Black Friday, Cyber Monday, they both came and went. And I know that some of you spent a significant amount of money. I know that some of you charge it on a credit card. But what did I do? What's going on, everybody? If you're here for the first time, I'm King Prime. I'm a 5-figure trader, a 6-figure investor, and I help people to flip money, build wealth, and also bring their fitness and fashion up a few notches. So I'm here to talk about Black Friday and Cyber Monday and all these sales where people throw at you, the gotchas, the thing that was $700 regular price, but then they marked it up to $900 and remarketed it back to you for $700 and you thought you got a deal. I don't blame you. I've been there. I know what it's like to wait for those deals and to want to provide for your loved one or your family members or your children. But if I had to do it all over again, I'd do it differently. Your kids don't need 30 toys. They need a funded portfolio. I remember buying toys for my kids that they enjoy for all of 2 days at best, maybe 2 weeks. All the stuff that's just supposed to light them up and make them love you more, and it doesn't even matter. The sweaters, if you're buying clothes for someone, they get old. The watches, they get scratches. The shoes get creases. The TVs break. What about setting up your family members, your children, for legacy? To change that family tree. I don't want to encourage you to not get anything for your family members, but the richest things that I've found out that are important for a holiday season, Christmas, Thanksgiving, whichever time frame, even birthdays, is to give someone the gift of experiences. Because things come and go, and experiences, they're gonna last. And one way that you get fantastic experiences is through wealth. I've heard people say that wealth and money isn't all that important, but I will tell you that if the right circumstance comes your way, the right situation comes your way, it's gonna be right there, right next to air, right? That's what Brian Tracy says. Money is right there, right next to air as an essential element that you need. And the way to give someone that experience is to have a lot of resources to be able to give those experiences. And you can't do that without investing. Everybody's wrestling and trying to get a deal and buying all this stuff that you don't need, whether it's at Walmart, Amazon, online, in person, while I am buying assets. That's right, I'm quietly leveling up while everyone else is trying to find ways to spend money. And that is what my Black Friday and Cyber Monday consisted of. I bought courses, I bought option contracts, and I bought stocks. I am positioning myself with the money that would have been spent on something that's going to be a liability, something that's going to deteriorate, something that's not gonna build my financial wealth nor my family legacy. I decided to buy something that's going to increase it. And that's the mindset that I've been on for the last few years, for sure. Now, historically, the stock market is known to be thriving during the months of November, December, January. Those of us that are in the market call it the Santa Claus rally. Now imagine the amount of money that you may be purchasing in gifts if you were to take that money and invest it and let it grow over the course of a few months. But as an investor, you want this thing to grow over the course of years, decades, and continue adding to it. The one thing about buying liabilities and about buying things to satisfy someone's emotional connections is that you're going to spend a significant amount of time paying that off. It's a good probability that your girlfriend or your wife doesn't need another purse. It's a good habit to possibly be in the space to have more money to put in the purse than the number of purses that you actually have. It's good practice to be investing in gold, not putting the chains around your neck, but actually buying gold coins or getting the gold assets, GLD, because gold is a limited resource. Another thing about these sales that attract you to buy these things, right? I found this out over the years the hard way. It takes a long time to pay that credit card bill off. And those people are going to want their money when January rolls around, February, March. It's easy to swipe that card because there are no emotional ties. You don't feel anything except for joy. And then when that bill comes, now we have a problem. But I don't want you to have any problems. I want you to be problem free. In order for you to be problem free, you have to make some sacrifices along the way. You cannot do what everyone else is doing and make it to the space where majority of people don't make it to from a financial standpoint. I want you to consider this. You may still have the receipts. Now, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm telling you from my perspective what I've learned. It has worked out very well for me. If I could speak to my younger self, my broke self from years ago, I would tell myself to take those gifts that won't matter back to the store, receipt in hand, take that same money and invest it into the stock market and let it grow and continue to add to it on a consistent basis. Building wealth can be truly intimidating. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot of terminology, but that's why I'm here. That's why I have the Modern Kings Patreon. It's in the link below. If you sign up, send me a DM, I can guide you through setting up an account and building your wealth. You may not know what's a good asset to invest into. I can show you that too. More than anything, I want you to be wealthy. I want you to get every experience of richness and wealth that this life has to offer, because you can have it. One of the best things that you can do is to break away from the matrix. Right? Nobody wants you to learn how to build wealth. Nobody wants you to invest. People want you afraid. People want you to be fearful. People want you to sit on the sidelines. People want you to spend. They want you to overconsume. They want you to depend on the government, right? No one is coming to save you. And this is why it is imperative that you invest, that you get some financial literacy. You start to change how you navigate. The most important part of this entire process is to start. Just start. Most people aren't doing anything. But sometimes I wonder what would have been. Now, I have no regrets about my life and how I've lived it, how I've raised my kids, and how my family has grown and developed. But I do sometimes wonder if I had this information as a young parent or as a young man, how different my life would be right now. I want to challenge you. I want you to consider buying shares and investments for your children instead of things that will deteriorate. Now, if you have a 3, 4, a kid that just love toys, anywhere from, the kids need toys. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't call me Grinch, right? Don't call me the Grinch during this beautiful holiday season. But what I'm telling you is that the kids don't need as much as you think they need. We harm the situation and our family by trying to provide them everything that we didn't have. I want my kid to have a better life than I had. The only experience that they have is the one that you provide for them. They don't know what you went through. After all, what you did to go through made you a better person, right? Didn't it actually make you a strong person? Did it not bring character to you? I think you are a better person because you went through some hard stuff, and it's okay for those kids to go through some hard things. So here's what I would do. I would take a portion of the money. If I got kids from age 2, because under 2, they don't know what a toy is. From 2 till about, 10, and I would get them some toys. But whatever that budget was, I would probably spend about 30 to 40% on those toys, and I would start investing for the babies. The babies will thank you, I'm telling you, and that will keep the babies out of your pocket when they become young adults as well. If those kids are older, 10 and above, they need to be having experiences because your time is winding up. Again, that toy out the window. That bike is cool, but it's gonna tear up. Give the kids experiences, invest, have a rich life, a wealthy life. Call me the Grinch. If you think I'm the Grinch, drop it down in the comments below. I'm good for it. Got thick skin, I can take it. I know you've said this. I know that you said that you're gonna do this one day. You've probably vowed to yourself, I'm gonna start investing. I'm gonna learn about investing, or I'm intimidated by investing, but I'm gonna start one day. This is day one. Whoever you are, wherever you are, wherever you watch this video, this is day one. I want you to get started. I want you to comment below to say that you got started. Today is the day to build wealth, okay? It isn't loud, it isn't strategic, it's patience. It takes some time, but you're never gonna get there if you don't start. And it starts with where you choose to stand financially. Again, hit the link in the bio, get into that Patreon. Let's build some wealth together. Let's change your family tree. Let's change your family lineage. If you're still here, I appreciate you being here. Happy holidays if I don't get an opportunity to engage with you again before then. If you found this video helpful, I would greatly appreciate if you would hit that like button, subscribe, send it to someone that you know is overspending for Christmas. Till the next video, look your best, do your best, and be your best. And roll Tide.